Yes, we are live finally. How you guys doing? I know I didn't announce that I'm going live on YouTube, but guess what? Your boy is going live. You see the time? It's 12:30 a.m. 30 minutes after midnight. But hey, your boy is here and we are live and we're going to talk about insurance. Hey, who's watching? Drop a comment. Let me know who you are. Oh my God. 12 midnight, actually 12:30 midnight, and we're going to talk about insurance. Yes. I was working on that, NCLEX webinar class, whatever you want to name it. I'll be announcing that maybe in next 3 or 4 weeks. But I finished working. I said, let's go give some value to whoever is up and watching. Hey Ryan, how you doing? Yes. Oh, you're after midnight? Oh, I'm after midnight. Yes, yes. I know, I know. Emily, old silent follower. Hey, don't be silent. Come on, drop a comment on videos. 5 people watching. Smash that like button. We're going to talk about insurance. Who wants to talk about insurance? Who wants to know more about co-pays, rates, dental insurance, medical insurance, vision insurance? Drop a comment. Let me know. Say yes in the comment section. Let's go. Smash that like button. All right. So we're going to talk about insurance. Mainly, I'm going to talk about Avance insurance that they provide for agency nurses like us. And since you came to the States, yes, Emily. Well, I appreciate, my OG supporters. Love you all. I try to provide value every single day. So thank you for your support. Thank you for your patience. And okay, so today we're going to talk about insurance. The insurance the insurance agency that works with Avant is called Cigna, Cigna, and Cigna actually, provides like an insurance plan for us. And I have it here pulled up on my email, so we're going to talk about it a little bit. So we're going to talk about the rates first, and then I'm going to break it down for you. So the rates I'm going to talk about are every 2 weeks. So it's bi-weekly. That's the amount you're going to pay every 2 weeks. Your paycheck comes every 2 weeks, and the payment is every 2 weeks. So there are 2 plans. There's high plan and there's low plan. And I'm going to say what's the difference between both of the plans. But if you are just the employee, you just want to be covered by yourself. You don't want to cover your family, or maybe you're single, so you're on your own, in the States. So if you want to take the low plan, it's $0. Basically, you'll have insurance for $0. You will not pay anything. But if you want to take the high plan as a single employee, then you'll pay $31.11 every 2 weeks. So that's around $62.22 every month. So it's like a bill. You're paying $60 every month. For me, I took the high plan first because I was stupid. I came to the States in April, and I got my insurance after 60 days. So I got my insurance in around June. But around June, yes. And I was paying the high plan, $60 every month. And then I said to myself, why? Like, why? Why? So I took the low plan in August. There's like an open enrollment. Well, people can change their policy or whatever. So I changed into a low plan, and I applied for a program in our hospital. It's a patient assistant program. I would suggest everyone, when you come to the United States, go check your hospital if they provide any patient assistant program. So if they provide a patient assistant program, apply to it apply to it as soon as you arrive to the United States, because like your paychecks are $8 per hour. That's the paychecks you receive from Avant initially. And then they will cover you 100% for the first year. So you should be smart about that. go right away, check if there's a patient assistance program at the hospital, apply to it. And that's what I did. I applied for the patient assistance program. I got 100% for myself and 100% for all my family members. So my wife and my 2 kids. And actually, when Amani went to the hospital and delivered Angelina, we paid $0 because they cover 100% of the bill. So be smart about it. And I'm going to give you another hack. As soon as you come to the United States, you have to do that. And you should. Okay? So let's go back to breaking down the fees. So insurance, if you're single, you're going to pay $0. If you for the low plan. For the high plan, you're going to pay $31. And we're talking every 2 weeks. If you are an employee with your spouse and you want your spouse to be under Cigna, which is Avant's insurance plan, then if you take the low plan, you're paying $181. If you take the high plan, you're paying $242 every 2 weeks. So you and your spouse either pay $181 low plan or $242 high plan. And we are talking every 2 weeks. So if you want to do that on a monthly basis, then you're paying $360 for the low plan and $480 for the high plan if it's just you and your wife. That's a crazy, crazy amount of money. No one is stupid enough to take that plan. If you're an employee, like a single parent with your children or child, you will pay $226 as a low plan and $295 as a high plan. So imagine that. If it was me, Jude and Noah, we would pay $295 for the high plan every 2 weeks. That's around $600 every month. That's crazy. So an employee with a family, like me, my wife, and my kids, for a low plan, it's around $400 every 2 weeks. For a high plan, it's around $500 every 2 weeks. So you got where I'm going, right? Hey, Rose, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in. So we're talking about insurance. So bottom line, you got what I'm saying, right? If you are single, take Cigna's or Avant's health plan. But if you have a spouse, if you have kids, you have family, don't be stupid to take that plan. Just shop around. There are way cheaper plans than what they provide. So that's what I say. So this is what I did. I'm gonna talk to you from experience. This is what I did, and that's what you should do as well. As soon as you come to Avant, you take their low plan for yourself. For your family, you shop around. Okay? So that's one thing. If you have medical problems, like you're hypertensive, diabetic, you think that you need surgery in the near future, you have arthritis, you have like chronic illness, like you have chronic medication that you take, then by all means, take the high plan. All right. And we're going to break it down and you're going to see the difference. But for sure, if you have an illness, take the high plan. If you're healthy, you're young, take the low plan and pay $0. So as soon as I came to the United States, your first 2 paychecks are $8.1 per hour. That's nothing. That's crazy low. That's like you're freaking poor if you're getting paid that amount of money. So as soon as you get those paychecks, go, and as soon as you get to your assigned state, go and apply to Medicaid. Apply to Medicaid because you need the support. You never know. Like you don't want something happen, you go to the hospital and you get this crazy bill. And I'm telling you, if you go to the ED and do like an MRI is $2,500. Come on. That's crazy. MRI for $2,500? Are you freaking kidding me? Are you gonna go to the ED and pay that amount of money? Like just admission, provider fee, medical supplies, stuff like that, your bill can build up to like 7-8 grand. Are you kidding me? No one's crazy enough to pay that amount of money. So don't let your pride take over and say, oh, I just came to the country, I don't want to take, or I don't want to benefit from the government or whatever. It's not you benefiting from the government, it's just you don't want to fall into a shithole of debt, and then it will take you literally, it will take you years to pay that debt back. So hey, why not? When you first come to the United States, just apply to Medicaid and you will be covered 100%. If you get covered like 80% or whatever, just go to your hospital, seek patient assistance programs, apply to them, and then you'll be covered 100% for the first year. And that's the smart thing to do, right? That's what I did. I applied for Amani and the kids for Medicaid because she was pregnant, she was eligible, and we got coverage for 400%. I was covered under Cigna, Avance, healthcare plan. I was paying $0, and then on top of that, my hospital provided us for 100% coverage for a year. How crazy is that? Ryan, hospital stay for 1 week can come to $30,000. Speaking from experience. Yes, literally, if there's like a surgery involved, literally it could be, and that's like 3-4 days, it could be 30 grand. So put your pride aside. As soon as you come, take Avance, $0 insurance plan, and then apply for Medicaid. And when you get to your hospital, ask if there are any patient assistance programs and apply to them. Okay? So that's my first tip. You got to do that. I gave that tip to some of Avance nurses when they came here to Illinois, and they freaking wasted time and month by month, and now they're getting paid $24 per hour, and then they applied for Medicaid, and Medicaid said, you make too much money. And then they applied to the patient assistance program in the hospital, and then the hospital said, we're only going to cover like 40% or 50%, which is crazy. Come on. I gave you the tip why you don't take the advice. As soon as you come to the States, do what I told you to do, and then you'll be like, you'll have that, what do you call it? Peace of mind. You'll have a peace of mind for a year. You'll focus on other stuff. All right. So let me go to the breakdown. So copays. What does a copay mean? So copays actually mean like if you go and see like a regular routine office visit, you see a doctor, like physical checkup or whatever, so the insurance will pay whatever 80-90%, and then the rest is called a copay. So it could be like $10 or it could be like $10, $20 or whatever. Okay, I will read from the email. So that's a copay. That's the difference. That it's not the difference, but if you see like a let me read it. So let's talk about deductibles first. So deductibles are on a year basis. So for the low plan with Cigna, deductibles for an individual are $500. That means like if you go to the ED and they cover like 90%, the 10% that you're gonna pay, let us say you paid $400, then the $400 will be deducted from your deductibles. So your deductibles for the year are $500, and you already paid $400 on this first visit. Let us say you went another time and you paid $200. So what happens? You already paid $400, and now you've got $200. So you already met your deductibles because your deductibles are $500. So on your first visit, you paid $400. On your second visit, you're not going to pay $200. You just pay $100 because your deductible are $500. So you met your deductibles. After that, it's 100% free. You got what I mean? So deductibles are on a year basis. It's the sum of everything you paid during that year. If during that year you met your deductible, which is $500, then everything after $500 is for free. You're not gonna pay anything more than $500 per year. So that's a deductible. And a copay is like when you go to a regular office visit for your primary care physician, you pay like $10 as a copay. Let me see what's the rate actually. For an office visit, actually it is $30. So the $30 is a copay for your regular office visit. If you're seeing a specialist, like an eye doctor, a GI doctor, or heart doctor, whatever, cardiologist, heart doctor. So if you see a cardiologist or any specialty, then you're paying $50 for every visit. That's the copay. So copay for office visit, $30. For a specialist visit, it's $50. Okay? So that's a copay. There's also copays for RX. They call it RX, which is prescription drugs. So if a doctor ordered antibiotics or something, then you go to the pharmacy. My copay for the $0 plan is $10 for every medication. So if I go to the pharmacy and they ordered a prescribed drug for me, I only pay $10. It doesn't matter if the antibiotic is $70, $80, or $90. Then I only pay the copay, which is $10. So let me see how much is the deductible for the prescription. So deductibles, prescriptions, $150. So if you meet like in a year, if you meet $150, after that everything will be for free. So if you let us say you during that year you took 15 drugs, 15 prescribed drugs, then you're paying $150. Everything after that is for free. But after the year lapse, then everything starts all the way back from zero. So Ryan is saying, so there's a limit for out-of-pocket expenses. Yes, there is a limit. So it's $500. It's $500 if you're taking the low plan. It is, let me see. And the same thing, $500 if you're taking the high plan. It's the same. So it's $500. Ryan is also asking, I was worried that copays would be much higher. No, it's only $30 if you're seeing like a regular office visit, $50 if you're seeing a specialist. Ryan is asking, are there limits or rules on which RX are covered? No, there's none. So whatever medication is prescribed, if you have a prescription for it, you saw a doctor, he prescribed it, then you're paying $10. That's it. Okay. So let's get back to it. And so there's also fees for out-of-network doctors. So if you want to see a doctor, like you have a doctor, like a family doctor, who is out of network, so Cigna are not contracted with that doctor, then you're gonna pay higher for his fee. So let me see. Out of network doctors. So you're gonna pay 40% of whatever the bill is. And some, a regular doctor fee is $110. So you're paying 40%, around $44, instead of paying like $30, right? If it's a specialist, it's way higher. You're talking $200 and more. So 40% could be how much? $60, $65, something like that, or more, $80. I mean, that's crazy. So my advice is never, never, ever to see a physician who is out of network. Like if you're looking for a dentist, check the dentists that are in network, within network. Don't look for someone out of network. That's the first thing you need to check. And like insurance companies, they provide you with links for doctors that are in network, because it's crazy amount of money you're wasting if you're seeing a doctor out of network. So for labs, x-ray, or whatever diagnostic imaging, you're paying 40% after deductibles. And so that's one interesting thing. The ED, when you go to the emergency department. So if you have the low plan, let me see here. Where is that? Where is that? So if you go to like convenient care, you're paying $30. But if you have the high plan, you're only paying $20. Let's see. Inpatient hospitalization, you're paying 30% after deductibles. Urgent care, you're paying $30. Mental health, you'll pay $30 after deductibles. I mean, 30% after deductibles. We talked about the prescribed drugs. I thought there's ED somewhere. Specialty prevention. Oh, emergency room. So emergency room, if you have the low plan, then you're gonna pay 40% of the bill after deductibles. If you have the high plan, you just pay $100 on every visit. That's a benefit. The emergency department is a benefit for the high plan. Whoever has the high plan, he's only gonna pay $100. But if you have the low plan, then you're paying 40% after deductibles. So let us say your bill is $1,000. So you meet your deductible, you're 500, and you're paying 40% of the other 40% after the 40% of the other 500. I guess so. Yeah. Crazy. I'm telling you, insurance in the United States is crazy. So you better stay healthy, don't do drugs, drive within regular speeding limits, don't fuck up, and stay healthy, don't drink and drive. Ryan, I've heard people have issues in the ED and ICU because consultations were out of network and this wasn't communicated before the bill was sent. Well, you can they should ask you for everything they need to bill you for. So if they want to consult this person or that person, so you need to approve it first. They have to run it by you, tell you the expenses before they before they order the consult or medication or whatever. If they didn't, then you can, what's the word? You can you can talk to patient accounts, and then they will like scratch it from your bill or whatever. I don't know what the word for it, but you have the right to complain, and then they will take your complaint into consideration. So let's talk about dental. So dental, of course, there's a low plan, high plan. Low plan, you will pay. Actually, you will pay $0. If you're taking the high plan, you pay $3.64, which is $3.64. So for me, for dental, I have the high plan. I pay $3.64 every 2 weeks. And then, the others, for like you and your spouse, you and your family, it's not like crazy amount of money. So if it's the high plan for you and all your family members, you're only paying $43.46, which is very, okay. So same thing, you have like $50 deductibles over the year. Yep. So that's for dental. If you have like so with dental, you will get free regular checkups every 6 months. That's free. You're not paying a penny. You will have x-rays of your whole, teeth, and that's like 25 x-rays for your teeth from all different angles. You will get that for free once every 5 years. And then like any prevention work on your dental is free, period. And then they'll give you toothpaste and toothbrush and whatever every 6 months. And then what is considered major surgery, and then you're gonna pay out of your pocket a lot, are periodontal surgery, and then crowns, and then fixed bridges, and then full and partial dentures. So these are costly in the United States, literally. Like, go back home, fix your teeth, and then come back is way cheaper than paying for those major, major, what do you call them? Major procedures in the United States. It's crazy. Yeah, I just talked about them, Ryan. And then let's see visual. So vision, come on, where's vision? Wait a second. So vision, it's cheap. Okay, so vision insurance. If you go to examine like routine eye exam, you're gonna pay $10 copay. If you want single lenses, $20 copay. Bifocal lenses, $20 copay. Trifocal lenses, $20 copay. Progressive lenses, $50 copay. And like, I don't know what these are, but I'm just reading. So for frames, you get a free frame once every 2 years. So you get one free frame for $125 once every 2 years, which is cool. $125. So other network, it's gonna be crazy, copays. So vision examination in network, it's $10. Out of network, it's $40. So never see out of network doctor. So the vision insurance for an employee is $2.76. That's how much I pay for my insurance, vision. And if it's you and the whole family, it's just $7.83, which is amazing, right? I mean, back home we pay way, way higher. So I'm gonna talk about short-term disability. That's the last thing I'm gonna talk about. Short-term disability. Let me see. So you get benefits begin 15 days. So short-term disability. If you get a short-term disability insurance, you're paying around $15 every 2 weeks. So that's $30 every month. But let us say for some reason you did surgery and you cannot go back to work, like you have like sickness leave or whatever. So the hospital will not pay you money. If you're not working, they will not pay you money, right? If you work, you get paid. You don't work, you don't get paid. So if you are unemployed, like not unemployed, but you are on sickness leave, you need to pay your bills, right? So if you do not have the short-term disability insurance, then you have no income. Then you can't pay your rent, you can't pay your car payment, you can't pay anything unless you saved, a bunch of amount of money. So that's very important, the short-term disability insurance, and they will cover 11 weeks of sickness. So 11 weeks, they will pay you a maximum weekly benefit of $1,200. Damn. So they're paying you $1,200 for every week that you're not working. And that's way more than you get paid, during when you're actually working in the hospital. So $1,200, I've got that. I don't mess around. I'm the only provider for the family. So if God forbid something happen and I cannot go to work because of sickness or whatever, then I need to provide to my family. At least I need to put food on the table and pay my bills. So that's it, guys. You don't have any questions? If you have any questions, drop them down below. Actually, there was one question on Facebook. Someone was asking about the hourly rate, or how many hours do you work per week. With Avant, you only work full-time job, so it is either 36 hours or 40 hours. I work 40 hours. Some of my batchmates have contracts with 36 hours, but if you have 40 hours, then you will finish your contract way before the 36-hour person. So that's one thing. You get paid. I mean, you work 40 hours. And then there was another question. Where is it? Let me see. Just bear with me. Just 1 second. All right. And then let's see. I don't know where that went. But anyways. Yeah, anyways. That's it. I'm freaking tired. I want to go to sleep. I've been working all day. If you check my Instagram stories, you would see what we were doing this morning or this afternoon. It's Earth Day, National International Earth Day, or Earth Day in general. So today is Earth Day. We went out, enjoyed the environment. We went to like a garden or something. Check Amani's pictures on her Instagram. If you don't follow her, go and follow her. Amazing, dope pictures. So that's about it, guys. If you don't have any questions, I'm gonna call it a night. And love you all. Oh, by the way, I'm not gonna be posting any videos from now to like 3 or 4 weeks. I will only be working on my, side project, that NCLEX class, workshop, boot camp, whatever you want to call it. I'll have a name for it, by the end of, when I finish it. I'll be working on that. So I will not waste time on editing videos and filming stuff for you guys. I will be making those live sessions. If I have something on my mind, I'll just go live and talk about it. I would like to do it on a daily basis. Just go live, talk for 30 minutes for y'all. If you have any questions, drop them. I'll answer them. If you have any questions, shoot me a private message. I'll answer you when I go live. So most probably I'll be going live every day. But I'll not be making any videos, editing them and posting them, whatever. I'll be focusing on that project until I finish it. All right. Hey, if you just came, you haven't dropped a like, smash that like button, and we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, yes, Amani is sitting for her last part of the interview. So if you are not the Patreon, you're not gonna know about it. You're not gonna know where she applied, what is she applying for, what are the challenges. So go check my Patreon account. Tomorrow I'll be making a video. Me and Amani will be making a video and talking about her interview tomorrow. Conclusion, if they offered a contract or whatever is going on, then we'll be posting it on Patreon. So check me out on Patreon. Links down. Actually, links in every description of every single video. Check them out. Smash that like button. Until next time, be an Alpha Slice.